Morning, folks. So this morning I want to talk to you about a subject that I think many of us YouTubers are faced with. Do you ever get to the point where you're like, yeah, I want to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm a small channel and I'll never be able to compete with the big boys in the YouTube world. And nor do I want to try, for that matter. But I do struggle with making content because, heck, we all know the content's been made 100,000 times out there. And we struggle with, family life and this and that, making videos. I'm not an expert at the video world or video editing. You got some folks out there that are really good at it, and me, I'm just a poor little nobody, and I do what I can, and I just try to share what I've been through, what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with. And so I know for me, well, let's just back up. For me, I'm retired. It's just me and my wife. My kids are grown up and they're on their own. And I've got, let's see, 5 grandkids. Yeah, 5 grandkids. And they range from 18 all the way down to 7. So wide range. I don't get to see 4 of my grandkids because they live a good ways away from me. And my daughter, she lives pretty close, so I get to see them pretty regular. But for those of you that, have families, you're married, you got children, you're working jobs, and then you're trying to do YouTube, man, that can be tough, that's for sure. So I just, kind of thinking about it, how many of you guys has it crossed your mind to say, look, I'm done, I quit, I've had enough, this is just taking too much? I've been there. I've thought of it because, I really don't have anything different than any other fish keeper. I have fish, I have planted tanks, I have cichlids, I have small fish, I have guppies, just about everybody else has got all these different things. And so it's kind of hard, to come up with content that people want to watch. And for me, because I'm just a small channel, you don't get very many views, not many people watch it. So for us that are like in the small channel world, we may get frustrated, like, well, I want more people to see my stuff. Well, it is what it is. I can tell you I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years. I think it's been 4 years I've been on YouTube. And when I first started, I didn't have a clue what I'm doing. I've gotten better at it. Have I thought about quitting? Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm going to try to persist as long as I feel comfortable. And, I know there's others out there that are like me. And how many channels that you know of have started up and then they've just faded off. And, so I understand the frustration, the time it takes to do this stuff. And, it's fun. I like watching YouTube videos. It's just, and there's a lot of good folks out there, I will tell you, that have really helped me, just to name a few, Mexicali fish keeper, George over there, he had me on his live stream. Jesse from Salient Aquatics had me on his live stream. As a matter of fact, he was the first live stream I ever did, which wasn't that long ago. And Mexicali was the second and the last one I've done. And we was on there for a couple of hours. And we talked about life, we talked about fish, it was just a good chat, and that's one way for YouTubers to get out there so people see who you are. Personally, I like the idea of seeing somebody on a live chat, you know, where you can put a face to a name. I think the first time I saw Whip from Whip's World was on Ben Ochart's channel. And Whip did not look like anything in my mind that I thought he looked like, you know. And I think that happens to a lot of us, you know. We get a picture in our mind, okay, this is what this person probably looks like. And then when you see him live, like, oh, that's totally different than what I thought. So it's kind of funny. And Whip's got that long wavy hair, and I miss it because I used to have that long wavy hair back in the 60s, but you know, look at me now, bald as a cue ball. So I mean, life happens. But so anyway, just let me know your thoughts on, you know, what are your thoughts about YouTube? Have you really struggled at all? Especially as a small fish keeper, how do you feel about it? Have you thought about quitting, or did you quit and then you came back? I mean, people have done that too. So it is what it is, and you know, for us small fish tubers, you know, just keep driving on, keep trying our best, and you know, someday it may come to us. And if you do decide to quit, you know, I understand life happens and things come your way that you've got to prioritize different than YouTube. Makes sense. I get it. But I do like watching all these different channels. I learn a lot from a lot of different people, for sure. So, you know, it's just, it's a good thing. So anyhow, that's my thoughts for the day. Sorry if I keep looking over here at my 180 gallon, my Sebrums over here. I don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to push the plant. It's a plastic plant. They're trying to push the plant off the planet, I think. I don't know what he's doing, but anyhow, so that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you think. So in the meantime, what I'll do, let me spin the camera around a little bit and we'll take a look at my 180 real quick. That way you can see what I'm seeing. So this is my 180, and sorry about the glare, got so much stuff, but my fish are doing very well. My Sebrum's down there in the plant. I don't know if you can't see him, but the big male right there, he just kept pushing up into that plant like he was going to push it off the planet. And I don't know if you can see the streaks on my glass. You know, these guys splash water all the time, so it leaks down the side of the glass, especially when I'm feeding. There's my waroos over there. That's a pair of waroos that lay eggs. And that's pretty much it about that. Okay, folks, so that's the end of my video. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and have a good one. Bye-bye.